Test. Oh gosh. All right, let's do this. No. He has the super defense up. This thing takes too long. That was a good Magnus run. Adele is still, like, really good. Don't let nobody tell you that Adele is a bad, what do you call it? Weekly bosser. Adele's busted. Oh yeah, keys. Rutabaga keys. Cooldowns? 50 seconds. Oh, let's just do a different boss. In the meantime. Noble Summon plus Aether Bloom. Busted. Honestly, this class, busted. If it wasn't so boring, yeah. What? The bind lasts so little. Maybe it's just me. Oh, you know what? It is just me because I got hit by that rock. Shit. Howdy. Oh, I'm dead. Hurry up and die. Ugh. What? How did that kill me? No. Oh, it's not a good Vellum run. Clearly. Oh shit. This is all just prep, you know. Getting a ton of money for the future character, so money ain't no object. Although I'll probably blow all of the money I saved in like 5 days. I wonder if I should like... I'm like wondering how hard I should go on this character. I feel like I should. I feel like I should like commit to the new character because it's pretty cool. There's also, you know, at the same time, there's also the like Terra Burning event with Savior. And right now, the plan is to Terra Burn the Shade. My Shade. I have a level 210, I believe, Shade. That has like nothing. And I'm thinking like, because I've always wanted to play Shade, but like the real problem is that the Terra Burning event comes first, and then the new character gets released. So it's like, do I start the Terra Burning event and like play the Shade a little bit, but then and then drop it once the new character comes? You know, like, wish it was the other way around, where it's like new character first, play it for a little while, and then Terra Burning. So like, if I don't like the new character, I can just switch back. But I could switch back anyways. But I think I'll like the new character. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? You never know. And if I hate both of them or whatever, I might just go back to Buck. Or maybe quit the game. You know what? I might just quit. That's totally an option. Bum, 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 bum. I don't really play either. I literally play 1 day a week to do weeklies. Maybe 2 days, like split it up into 2 days. Didn't even do the Neo Tokyo event, even though I was excited about it. Chapter 1, I finished chapter 1 and I was like, bleh. I don't want to do the rest of the chapters. I had this whole plan where I was gonna revive the Demon Slayer, make another bossing mule. Never got around to doing it. Just like whatever. I might go like, I was only planning on doing the Adele and the Ho-Young today, but I might go on the Demon Slayer just to be like, just to see how easy some of the bosses are, or how difficult, I guess. I'm even wondering, like, do I even do the mech? Because, like, the mech is kind of like an extra bossing mule. Stop pulling me. No, the damage reflect. This is all your fault. I think, if you ask me, I think you need better, like, quote-unquote reflexes and positioning or whatever in Monster Hunter than you do in Maplestory. People put too much, what do you call it? They give people who boss in Maplestory too much credit. It's not that hard. Like, pro Maplestory players, they're not really that good at the game. Like, whoops. They're either, like, you really can boil it down to, like, they're either knowledgeable, patient, or have no life. No, that's unfair. I'll rephrase that. Patient, knowledgeable, or committed, you know? And also have time. You could probably sprinkle like luck in there, but it's really not that important. Like, I would never compare like the #1 ranked like Maplestory player of X class with like the #1 the #1 like X player of like a certain character in League of Legends, you know? Like, I would never compare like, oh, #1 ranked Adele to like #1 ranked Anivia in League of Legends. I feel like one actually takes skill, one takes a lot of grinding. They both take grinding, but one's like grinding to make your skills better, and the other is like grinding to make your gear better or something, make your level higher. Is that a diss against Maplestory players? Perhaps, but whatever. I feel like that's for all MMOs. Maybe, okay, maybe like if like like for WoW, or like, I think Lost Ark has this too. If they had like a PvP kind of thing, maybe then I could be like, yeah, these people are kind of skilled, but I just don't see it. Even like Monster Hunter speedruns, you know? Cause like I'm trying to think if this is a good comparison. I think with Monster Hunter speedruns, like versus Maplestory speedruns. I mean, certain Maplestory speedruns, they're just too fast, you know, because of the gear. Like, you could just keep optimizing gear and, like, one-shot bosses, right? So then you would have to, like, base it on, like the really hard bosses. Like Chaos Slime, or, like, a hard Varus Hilla or something like that. Maybe Black Mage even. But yeah, like but then the speedrun, right? It's like like, you don't really need to optimize that much. You can, but like, it doesn't save that many minutes over, like, the course of, like, however long it takes, you know, because it's like, this game's in cycles, burst cycles. I feel like I'm making a comparison. I'm forcing a comparison that isn't there, and I don't know why I'm even bothering. Okay, let's go extract our stuff. Oops. Extract. Oh, crap. Oh, my poor Adele doesn't have level 6 alchemy. You know, like Frederick de Blanc or whatever his name is, that comes out after the Root Abyss bosses. Never sells profession tickets to my Adele. Make sure you're in the right place when your cycle is ready, exactly. There are certain burst cycles, though, that are, like, kind of complicated. Like, for example, I think the Shadower burst cycle is pretty complex, because there's, like, a half burst one, like, in between. And I think a lot of classes can do that. It's just, yeah, that one is one that I can think of. That's, there's, like, an in-between one, and there's, like, a double one, or something like that, that syncs up with, like, Smoke Bomb or something like that. It's pretty complicated, so it's, like, that one's actually kind of interesting. But besides that, like, they've kind of simplified a lot of these burst cycles to be, like, X number of minutes, and that's it. Hey, it's me! I always forget that this was kind of, like, the inspiration for the character. Whee! Look at it! It's me! How do I play this character again? Hold on. Page down. Oh, yeah. Zachem has the fucking shittiest hitboxes ever. I was watching, okay, so like, one of the people I watch for like Maplestory videos, I don't watch like very many Maplestory videos because I think they're like, most of them are pretty bad. I like watching KMS Maplestory videos because like, I think they're just higher quality, like the Korean made videos. I think it's more like people care about it more over there. But one person I do watch is like, he's like the #1 oh shit. Ah fuck. #1 cannoneer in KMS. Oh my god, Magnus is still the worst boss in this whole freaking game. I don't know why I didn't bind him. What am I thinking? Alright. Okay, there we go. Anyways, yeah, I've been watching that guy and like some of his accomplishments, I think he was first Black Mage clear, first Saren clear, and he was most recently the first Kalos clear, which was a big deal. So yeah, that guy is pretty legit. Anyways, he's been playing a lot of Reboot, and of course, like, that's where I play and stuff like that, and it's just more familiar, more relatable, that's the word. Because it's not like... Because for that, it's like, it's starting from nothing, grinding up and stuff. It's not like, oh yeah, I have infinite money and infinite cubes to get all of the best gear all the time, you know? It's like, oh, I actually have to work for it? Okay, cool. If I can kind of watch it and somewhat follow it as like a guide of like, this person can do it, I could do it too. If I follow the steps. Something like that. And, oh no, I do want to open Blackheart. Let's see, Blackheart, okay, whatever. And so, their Reboot main character was, Buccaneer. And I followed that series for a while, and it was pretty good. Until it got to like Endgame, and then it kind of like slowed down a lot because, you know, Endgame in Maplestory is a slog. Oh, pop-up store's open! Oh! When did this open? Oh, shoot. Oh, shit. Now I need to do this. Fuck! Is there anything I even want from this, though? Like, Worn Witch Cape coupon. Santa boy, Santa girl. Ooh. That's a good one. The Santa outfits? Is this all of it? I feel like there was more. Props? Oh, weapons and hats. What? Why is it? God damn it. Okay. Hello Kitty, Santa. What is it? Hmm. Interesting. And there's mounts too, right? I don't really care that much about mounts. Maybe I have to do this now. But I really only want the Santa outfit. I don't really care too much about the other stuff. Frog? Hold on. This? Okay. Alright, Silo. No, I mean, it's fine. It's like... Frog's fine, but again, I'm not really crazy about mounts. The only mount that like... Well, it's not the only mount, but like... I am interested in like this one. The Thunder Goldfish, because it's very pretty. I don't even know what mounts I even have on this character. If you were to ask me, I had no idea. Flying, Heart Constellation. These are pretty good. Duck. Thunder Duck. Nice. I have way more than I thought. Okay. Huh? Oh, I didn't push that earlier. Whoops. I thought I already activated the, God attack. Uh-oh. Oh wait, I was freaking telling a story. God, I got so distracted. Anyways. Oh my god, this story's like barely relevant now. So I was watching that guy and he made a new character. He made a Xenon as his like next character he was gonna start playing. And he got to like level 210 or something. And went to do Chaos Zachem and like failed twice. And then that's how you know, that's how you know when a boss is real good. But at the same time, I feel like that class has issues. Like, Xenon, watching his video on Xenon was very disappointing. Not the video, but like the class is a little disappointing. I think it needs some changes. Think it needs some help, or not help, love. It needs a little love. It's gotten a lot of love in general. Like in the most recent update, like it got a couple graphical and number tweaks and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's a class that needs a little love. I think it's underperforming. It has pretty much one good attack. And it revolves, like, its entire playstyle revolves around that attack. And that attack has a lot of setup. And I'm, of course, talking about the, like, Mega Smasher. Yeah, Xeon's such a cool class, though. It has possibly my favorite weapon, which is like the energy whip sword. Although it doesn't use it like an energy whip sword ever. So like, it was kind of pointless to even have such a weapon, I think. What did I get hit by? Nah, don't answer that. I know what I got hit by. Oh gosh. I looked at chat and I died. There's like whip attacks in both, but like both second and third job, but like who cares, right? You're not gonna use those. I mean, using your fourth job skills, which are you point at an enemy and your robot cat shoots a laser at them. But yeah, I think it's fifth job skills in general, and just like its playstyle is, it's not so good where it like, I think there's some issues with it. I think it could be a good class. Like like I wish Blade Dance or Beam Dance, what is it called? Beam Dance. I'm pretty sure it's called Beam Dance. I wish Beam Dance was like usable at all. There's like almost no point to using it. If you found yourself in a situation where you needed to use Beam Dance, that was already a bad situation, you know? So it's so sad. Cause that's like such a cool skill. It's one of my favorite skills. Yeah, the MP thing. They tweaked it a lot where like, oh, let's make MP not as punishing, but it still is. It has a lot of interesting, would I even call it advantages though? Like, basically like, because it's both pirate and thief, it could use both pirate and thief fifth job skills. which is, you know, kind of cracked, but at the same time, you need like a trillion more like node slot spaces in order to like be able to do everything you wanted to do. Not to mention like, well, yeah, I mean that's the main thing. Like you just need a shit ton of node slot spaces, and then what do you get for that? Like a more complex burst cycle that you have to manage. It's sad. Maybe I should think about like how I would change Xenon, because I there's this like thing I like to do in my brain, which is like I kind of like redesign Maplestory classes that I have problems with, but I like. Like for example, Angelic Buster is possibly my favorite class in the entire game, but it sucks. I hate it. It doesn't suck, but like there's like so many problems with that class, and I kind of like in my mind tried to redesign the class to be like way more usable in my opinion. I should do that for Xenon. Like think about like all the things I dislike about it and like how I would change it to be. Stares at Iran. Iran is cool though. Like honestly, I think Iran is a really cool class. The main issue with it, I would say, is probably like, I know this is like kind of a lame thing, but it's probably just the fact that you have to like they removed a lot of the mashing from it, but you still kind of have to do it. I'm mostly talking about Fenrir Crash. Like, you don't have to... Well, if you want to optimize damage, you still have to link Final Blow into Beyonder. But, like... Basically, they took out the mashing requirement for Beyonder Blade. If that's what it's called, right? Beyonder Blade. And, but you still have to, like, link it into Fenrir Crash. So you can't just hold it. So even though they gave the option to hold it, you really can't hold it. Plus, you get bonus damage from linking it from Final Blow. So, doubly you can't hold it. So, like, there was no real, like, they didn't really change it. Although, what they did do, which I don't know if was a good change, might have been, makes the class way easier to play. But they, removed swing studies and, put that as passive, like, final damage. I don't know how it like, affects... I'm pretty sure it doesn't affect the damage output. I'm pretty sure they, like, literally just made it so that it's 1-to-1, but you don't have to proc it anymore. Which is crazy. Because, like... so much of, like, Iran was, like... So much of the complexity or, like, the difficulty of playing Iran was... Like, how do you keep, how do you keep that, when it was, like, swing studies, like, buff up 100% of the time, you know? And there was, like, like complex combos you had to do for that and stuff like that. Now no more. Does that make the class boring? I don't know. Maybe? I don't think so. But yeah. I think for a lot of people it is really just the idea of like you don't want to like mash attacks. Just kind of want to click attacks and hold, click and hold. And also like the other thing about Iran is that their burst cycle is kind of like it's kind of weird. It's not super flashy. It's just like your biggest burst cycle isn't like super strong. I think it's that it's the thing where you like make the boulders fall down. Like those icicles crash down. I'm pretty sure. You know, plus the like Maha like equipment and stuff like that. It like for one, it's like it doesn't look super cool. So I think that's another reason. Like Fenrir Crash looks great. And Beyonder Blade and stuff like that. But the actual like big burst that you like save up for and everything, it's not super exciting. I think that's one big issue too. But I think it's a super underrated class. I think that class is really cool. That's everything, right? $700? Yeah, that's everything. Okay. Considering that like Maplestory is a very like, and they're leaning into this too with like the new like changes and stuff like that with a lot of characters. They're leaning like way more into the burst meta, the bind burst meta, especially with like how things interact with like Ring of Restraint and stuff like that. Yeah, they're like super leaning into that right now. All the new like numbers changes, a lot of them are like duration changes and things to sync up, like cooldowns sync up so that like they can all be done at the same time. So you're like a lot of like, if your class is more consistent damage and less burst damage, you're at a disadvantage, like right off the bat, which is it's kind of messed up, but whatever. It's just how it is. Okay. I'm not gonna do the whole pop-up store right now. I just gotta learn how to do it. I think it's just hunting, so probably don't even need to learn really, but okay. And then gotta tally my points, and that's it. Boop, 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 boop. All right. What the heck is this? Wait. This is MS Paint looking ass, like, chair, I guess? Interesting. Oh, God. Don't even get me started with the new cubes. Fucking why? Like, why even? Why even do a cube rework? Terrible. Terrible. Anyways. Cash grab. It's not even like, they made it worse though. Like Like I'm less inclined to buy these cubes because look how ugly they are. You know? This is gross. If you wanted to like rework the cubes to like, you know, like adjust their rates or what they do or whatever, like you could have kept it the same style-ish, maybe, but you literally like you made them disgusting. Honestly, they suck. They're horrible. Like between these two, right? It's like which one's the better one? Well, without looking at the price, obviously this one's better. But like, if you like cover up the price, you know, like you can't immediately tell. Like, oh, clearly the bright cube, even by the name too. Like, oh, the bright cube's like the better one. Like before, like the black cube was more like elegant. It had more gold trim and like looked more detailed. So you kind of thought, ooh, this is like the premium one, you know? Yeah, and then, the freaking hard cube versus solid cube. I still don't know which one's the better one. Okay, max result unique. Rare to legendary. So solid is the better one. These are ugly as sin too. Whatever. I haven't had to cube yet because I haven't really been playing seriously. But still, it's fucking cube change, man. It's terrible. Terrible. All right, I think that's it. All right, I'm gonna go to this screen while I use the restroom real quick and play the soothing Maplestory login music that everyone knows and loves. All right, that's probably it for tonight. I'm just gonna wanted to. I needed to do my weeklies anyways, so I might as well stream them. Discord's up. Sent some invites out. Yeah, so that thing that I was talking about, where it's like, feel free to join or whatever. That's set up and everything. All right. Well, that's it. I'm gonna go. Alrighty. Bye. Bon voyage. Bye.